All right, folks. We are back after a short break. Andy Close here on D9 and 10 Sports.com. We have the second PIAA Class 1A quarterfinal here from Slippery Rock High School. It's the Clarion Bobcats and the Greensburg Central Catholic Centurions. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, D9 and 10 Sports.com volleyball. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back and jump into our pregame show. You are listening to high school volleyball on D9 and 10 Sports.com.
Conveniently located on River Hill and Clarion, just down from the stadium, Mark's Auto Repair is a family-run operation with reliable service and efficient time management. To schedule an appointment, give Mark's Auto Repair a call at 814-226-8000. Again, that's Mark's Auto Repair on River Hill and Clarion, 814-226-8000. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. C&A Trees Gift Shop is stocked and ready for your Christmas and everyday home and decor and gift-giving ideas. C&A Trees located a mile and a half south of the Clarion Mall. Find out more about C&A Trees at 814-745-3232. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/CA Trees 814. C&A Trees is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services. Something different. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. D9 and 10 Sports.com would like to take a moment to say thank you to Friends of Clarion Volleyball for making tonight's broadcast a reality. Friends of Clarion Volleyball wishes all the teams, especially the Lady Cats, good luck this year.
All right, folks, we are back here from Slippery Rock High School. Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic warming up for their PIAA Class 1A quarterfinal match. The winner will take on Bishop Canavan. We have that one for you here, audio on D910sports.com as well. Bishop Canavan rallying from a 2-0 deficit to come back and beat Cochranton 3-2, winning the fifth and decisive set by a score of 15-8. And again, here we have Clarion and Greensburg Central. The winner here between Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic, I should say, will meet Bishop Canavan in the semifinals on Tuesday. You are inside the pregame show brought to you by Fran Morelli Sales and Service. Check out Fran Morelli's inventory at franmorelli.com. And while you're at it, stop next door for a great tasting meal at Morelli's Restaurant in Brockway. Today's game stream brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And the drive to the game is brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. They make sure you get to the game in comfort. Visit them at warrentirecenter.com. So, we have Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic. How did they get here? Clarion was a 3-set winner over California in their first round contest, 25-13, 25-10, and 25-10. And Greensburg Central Catholic won a 5-set thriller over Bishop Guilfoyle, 25-22, 19-25, 14-25, 25-20, and 15-13. Bishop Guilfoyle was the District 6 champion. And again, Greensburg Central Catholic coming out of the Whippeal. Clarion, once again, the District 9 champion. Of course, Lady Cats are the defending state champions, looking to defend that title. And in that win over Cal, a very balanced effort on the offensive end for the Lady Cats, as Corinne Burns led the way with 15 kills. Ariana Gervin had 13 kills, and Peyton Simcoe 8 for Clarion. And for Greensburg Central Catholic, of course, they're coming off that 5-set win over Bishop Guilfoyle. Again, getting some of these pronunciations here. Julia Kratzenberg with a big match in that win for Greensburg Central Catholic. She's a senior along with Grace Panuch, Rebecca Hess, Danielle DeLesio, and Isabella Guerreri for Greensburg Central Catholic. There's Clarion under the direction of head coach Sherry Campbell, and Greensburg Central Catholic under the direction of head coach Angela Grab. Again, Clarion on the court here getting their warm-ups in. We got about 3 minutes or so to go. We'll get to our players to watch here. Brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. Visit them online at oilcountrycrates.com. First of all, we'll start with the Clarion Lady Cats. I think everyone knows about Corinne Burns, but really one of the Ariana Gervin, really one of the premier hitters in the state as well in Class 1A, and she will be a player to watch for Clarion as well. Look out for Simcoe as well. Peyton Simcoe, of course, got to see her brother play last night in the Card City Central Clarion 2A semifinal football game in District 9. So, again, those three led a very balanced offensive effort in the win over California in the first round. It's another whip-heel foe that awaits Clarion here this afternoon in the form of Greensburg Central Catholic. I want to thank all of our sponsors, Burford and Henry Real Estate, Clarion Rehabilitation Services, Friends of Clarion Volleyball, CNA Trees, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Nesta Builder Supply, and, of course, we already said CNA Trees. So, but again, high school volleyball on D910sports.com, brought to you by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg. Again, if the Lady Cats do advance today, we're going to try and have another audio broadcast for you in the semifinals. Again, that's far more pricey to broadcast video than it is audio. But again, if they win today, we're going to try and have that match for you against Bishop Canevin on Tuesday back on video. But first, they must take care of business here today against a very good Greensburg Central Catholic team. We're going to take another short break here, and as Clarion finishes their warm-ups, we'll be back with the starting lineups. You're listening to High School Volleyball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
All right, we're back here at Slippery Rock High School. Not sure if we're going to do the national anthem or the starting lineups first. Oh, we're going to do the starting lineups first. Greensburg Central Catholic sophomore, or for Clarion, Taylor Alston. Adia Needham. Grace Oakes. Bree Pierce. Ariana Gervin. Peyton Simcoe. Setter number 14, Noelle Anthony. Corinne Burns. Jordy Best. And head coach Sherry Campbell. Those are your starting lineups for the Clarion Bobcats. For Greensburg Central Catholic, Julia Kratzenberg, senior number 2. Grace Petnuch, senior number 5. Panuch. Rebecca Hess, senior number 10. Senior number 22, Isabella Guerreri. Kayla Desack, junior libero. Emily Hess, the sophomore setter, number 13. Sophomore number 15, Grace Kindle. And freshman number 8, outside hitter, Ava Dennis. And the head coach of Greensburg Central Catholic, Angela Grab. All right, and I guess we're not going to have a national anthem. So we're going to count the national anthem from the first match. So here we go. Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic in their huddles. I want to remind you this first set brought to you by Burford and Henry Real Estate. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. Burford and Henry Real Estate Service. Something different. Check them out online at burfordandhenry.com. or call them today at 814-227-7355. All right, so we are just about set to go. Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic both in their huddles here as we get set to go, and I get my papers organized here from Slippery Rock High School. Again, the second of 2 PIAA Class 1A quarterfinals. The winner to get Bishop Canavan in the semifinals. All right, so Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic have both taken the court here as we get set to go. Clarion and Greensburg Central Catholic, PIAA Class 1A volleyball quarterfinal. As Greensburg Central Catholic will serve first. That's Emily Hess to get us going here, and we are underway. Set to Burns. She's blocked at the net. Point Greensburg Central. I believe that was Kratzenberg for GCC. Has to serve. Dug out by Burns. Now set to Burns. Burns gets it down, dug out of there nicely. And over by Greensburg Central Catholic. It's a set from Anthony over to Burns. And that is inbounds for a kill by Corinne Burns. So 1-1 here, Clarion, Greensburg Central Catholic. First set. It'll be Needham to serve for Clarion. And she gets it over. And a kill by Corinne Burns. Corinne Burns 2 for 2 here so far. And the Lady Cats take a 2-1 lead here in the first set. Need them to serve, and that's going to stay inbounds. And getting it over there was Hess. And Burns over for Clarion, dug out there nicely. Now back on the Clarion side. There's a set by Anthony. Again over to Burns, and she gets it down. 3-1 Clarion. Corinne Burns has it going early for the Lady Cats. Needham once again to serve for Clarion. Needham gets it over. Oh, beautiful serve. And somehow GCC gets it over, tipped at the net by Noelle Anthony, but that goes out of bounds for a point. Centurions now 3-2 Clarion. The serve, digging out is Burns, set by Anthony, back over to Burns. Dug out there by GCC. And getting it over there was Kratzenberg. Now back over on the Clarion side, there's a set for Simcoe, and Simcoe gets it down. Peyton Simcoe makes it 4-2 Clarion here in the first. This will be Noelle Anthony to serve for Clarion. Anthony, and that goes into the net, so point for the Centurions. 4-3 Clarion. Serving here for GCC will be Grace Panuch. And digging out there is Jordy Best. Gets it over to Burns, and that is out of bounds. Point GCC. So we are knotted at 4 here in the first set. Petnuch to serve. She serves it into the net. Point Clarion. 5-4 Lady Cats. And it'll be Burns to serve for Clarion. Gets it over. And a little bit of miscommunication, but getting it over there was Guerreri. Now a tip at the net, and we're going to have a point GCC. So we are tied at 5. A nice play there by Isabella Guerreri. 5-5. That serve dug out by Gervin, set by Anthony. Over to Simcoe. Simcoe, that's dug out. And set over to Gervin. That's blocked at the net. GCC gets it back. And getting it over there is Guerreri. Now Gervin for Clarion. Burns, and that is blocked at the net nicely by Kratzenberg. Point GCC. They lead here early 6-5. Served by Guerreri and dug out nicely there by Best. Gervin tries to save it. And unable to are the Lady Cats. So 7-5 now GCC. There's a nice serve there by Isabella Guerreri. And that one dug out again by Best, getting it over. Clarion now set. Dug out by Best, set for Gervin. Gervin gets it down. Dug out once again. GCC gets it over. That's Guerreri. Set for Gervin. And a point, Clarion, Ariana Gervin. With her first kill of the match at 7-6, Greensburg Central Catholic. Jordy Best to serve here for Clarion. Best gets it over. As a set for Panuch, she gets it over. And Burns returns for Clarion, and that's going to stay in. Boy, what a play by Corinne Burns. And it's 7-7. Best serves for Clarion, and that's going to get down. 8-7 Lady Cats, Jordy Best. Best to serve again. She gets it over. The set for Panuch, and that's blocked, but out of bounds. Point GCC, 8-8. Panuch to serve for GCC. Best gets it for Clarion. Now over to Simcoe. And point Clarion. Peyton Simcoe, 9-8 Lady Cats. Simcoe to serve for Clarion. And it's a beauty from Peyton Simcoe. An ace, and it's 10-8 Lady Cats. Simcoe, and that one goes into the net, and now 10-9 Clarion. And this will be Kayla Desack to serve for the Centurions. She gets it over. Burns retrieves it, set over to Gervin. And just a nice little tip there by Gervin, but GCC retrieves it and somehow gets it over. And trying to push it over the net there was Anthony, but she could not, and it's 10-10. So back and forth we go here in the first set, brought to you by Burford and Henry. That ball once again over to Gervin, and unable to get it over. 11-10 Greensburg Central Catholic here in the first. Desack to serve again for the Centurions. Set Anthony over to Gervin. Retrieved. Oh, and a little bit of a miscommunication there from Greensburg Central as they look like they should have had an easy time getting it over the net there, but they could not, and it's 11-11 as Gervin will serve now for the Lady Cats. And that's set over to Hess, and Rebecca Hess with the kill for Greensburg Central Catholic as they retake the lead 12-11 here in the first set. Serve retrieved by Best, set by Anthony over to Simcoe. Simcoe gets it over, dug out by the Centurions. Hess gets it over for GCC, dug out again by Best over to Burns. And there's another kill for Corinne Burns, and we're tied at 12. And Needham now will serve for Clarion, tied at 12 here in the first set. Over, there's a set over to Hess. She gets it over, dug out there nicely, over to Burns. Retrieved by GCC. And Guerreri with a nice play there, but Burns with yet another kill for Clarion. So Guerreri with a nice play there for GCC, but Burns one-ups her, and Corinne Burns is having a terrific first set here as Clarion leads 13-12. Needham with the serve. And we're going to get a carry on GCC, so point Clarion. And it's now 14-12 Lady Cats here in the first. Needham gets it over. There's a set for, and we're going to get another carry call on GCC. 15-12 Clarion here in the first. Needham with the serve for Clarion. It's a good one. There's the set. Oh, and that goes into the net from Rebecca Hess. Now 16-12 Clarion. Just a little bit of a miss hit there from Hess. Needham with the serve for Clarion. She gets it over. And that is set over to Hess, and that one goes out of bounds. So point Clarion now 7. No, my mistake. That stays. They're going to call that inbound. So 16-13 now Clarion leads. And there is a little bit of a miss hit there from the Lady Cats. Point GCC 16-14 Clarion. That was Hess serving for GCC. Burns for Clarion. And just a little bit of a tip at the net there for Noelle Anthony. But it goes as a point for GCC. They're now on a 3-0 run to cut it to 16-15 here in the first. The serve, it's a good one. Dug out by Best. Now set over to Burns. And out of bounds. And make it a 4-0 run for the Centurions. And they tie it at 16 apiece here in the first. There's the serve, and that one does go out of bounds, so that ends the Centurions' run. And Clarion goes back on top 17-16. As Anthony will serve here for the Lady Cats. Anthony gets it over. There's a set for Panuch. And dug out there nicely. Anthony sets over to Simcoe. Blocked at the net. Simcoe gets it back over. Now GCC retrieves it, and we're going to have a point Clarion. I think we got another carry there on GCC. So 18-16 Clarion. Anthony to serve. She gets it over. And unable to get it over was Hess, and now 19-16 Clarion. And we're going to get a timeout. Greensburg Central Catholic with Clarion leading 19-16 here in the first set. Once again, this first set brought to you by Burford and Henry Real Estate. Buying, selling, or building a home, then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. Burford and Henry Real Estate Service, something different. Check them out online at burfordandhenry.com or call them today at 814-227-7355. So Clarion leading 19-16 here in the first set against Greensburg Central Catholic. Getting the winner to get Bishop Canevin in the semifinals. Canevin came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat District 10 champion Cochranton. As both teams retake the court here. Corinne Burns with a big first set here for Clarion, unofficially with 6 kills. As Noelle Anthony will once again step to the service line for the Lady Cats. Simcoe, Anthony over to Burns. That's blocked at the net nicely by Kratzenberg, and it's a point for the Centurions. 19-17 Clarion. There's a serve, and Burns retrieves it, and getting it over there was Alston. Set over for Kratzenberg, but blocked at the net by Burns. Corinne Burns makes it 20-17 Clarion here in the first. And Burns will now serve for the Lady Cats. Burns gets it over. There's a set for Hess. Dug out nicely by Best. Set over to Gervin. Dug out by Hess. Set, and that's going to go well out of bounds from Panuch, and it's 21-17 Clarion. Burns once again to serve. Burns gets it over. There's a set over to Hess. Burns retrieves it. Now set over to Simcoe, and that's going to go as a point. Clarion. Peyton Simcoe makes it 22-17. Clarion. The Lady Cats have taken command here in the first. Up 5, 22-17. Burns gets it over. And unable to return serve is GCC, now 23-17. Clarion has some unforced errors here for the Centurions. Burns. Set for Panuch. She gets it over. Best over to Burns. Set over to Guerreri. She gets it over. Best digs it out. Over to Gervin. Just a nice little tip at the net there by Gervin, but it goes out of bounds. Point GCC 23-18 Clarion. Guerreri with the serve. Dug out by Best. Gervin gets it over for the Lady Cats. There's a set for Panuch. Blocked at the net by Gervin. They're going to say she went over. So point GCC 23-19. There's the serve. It's a good one. Set over to Gervin, and just a little bit of a mishit there from Gervin. It's 23-20. So after Clarion went up 6, last 3 points to the Centurions. There's the serve. Best retrieves it. And this time we're going to get a carry call on Clarion. Now 23-21. And timeout. Clarion will take a quick one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to High School Volleyball on D9and10sports.com.
Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services. Something different.
All right, so first set, 23-21, Clarion leads. Here's a serve from Kayla Desack. She gets it over. Best. Anthony sets Gervin. Blocked at the net. Goes out of bounds, though. Point Clarion. And set point here for the Lady Cats, leading 24-21. It'll be Best to serve. Best, and that goes out of bounds. Point GCC 24-22. And that serve hits the net, goes over. Set for Gervin. She just tips it over the net. Oh, dug out nicely, but goes out of bounds. Point Clarion, set Clarion. They take the first set 25-22. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to High School Volleyball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356.
All right, here. So back at Slippery Rock High School, Clarion takes the first set 25-21. 22, led by as many as 6, 23-17 before closing out the Centurions. Well, I remind you today's broadcast being brought to you by Tionesta Builder Supply. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Find out more at TienestaBuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Also by C&A Trees. C&A Trees Gift Shop has all you need to make your Christmas come alive. Visit C&A Trees just a mile and a half south of the mall. And timeouts being brought to you today by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you running again at 814-226-8695. This second set brought to you by Clarion Rehabilitation Services, Inc. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehab offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including a sports medicine option through its CHAMP program, which provides certified athletic trainers to Clarion, CL, Keystone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com. All right, so getting set to go here in the second set. Again, Clarion a 25-22 winner in the first here in this PIAA Class 1A quarterfinal. And Clarion will serve, and it'll be Grace Oakes for the Lady Cats to begin the second set. Oakes gets it over. There's a set for Hess, and does that stay inbounds? No, it does not. It goes out of, well, now we have some discussion here. They originally ruled it as a point for Clarion, and now they're going to say no, it stayed in, point GCC. So that's a kill for Hess, and a 1-0 GCC lead here in the second. And that serve goes into the net from Emily Hess. Rebecca Hess, number 10, senior. Emily Hess, number 13, sophomore. That was Emily Hess on the serve with 1-1. Gervin serves for Clarion. There's a set for Rebecca Hess, and that's blocked at the net. Point Clarion. Corinne Burns there for the Lady Cats, as well as Needham. Gervin to serve for Clarion. Gets it over. And once again, that combo blocks it at the net for Clarion. It's 3-1 Lady Cats. Ariana Gervin gets the serve over. There's a set for Rebecca Hess, blocked at the net by Needham. GCC gets it over now, set for Burns, and that stays in for another kill for Corinne Burns. And it's 7-1, or 4-1 Clarion, excuse me. Unofficially a 7th kill for Burns. Gervin to serve. Gervin gets it over. Another set for Rebecca Hess. She gets it over now. Burns, and that goes into the net. Point Greensburg Central, 4-2 Clarion here in the second. As checking in for Greensburg Central Catholic, freshman number 8, Ava Dennis. And there's a serve that Clarion is unable to retrieve from Rebecca Hess, and it's 4-3. And that one's going to go well out of bounds, point Clarion. So 5-3 Lady Cats. Needham to serve for Clarion, leading 5-3 here in the second. And there's a set for Alston. And Taylor Alston for Clarion makes it 6-3. So, Adia Needham to serve here for Clarion. She gets it over. There's a set for Panuch and just tips it over the net. Grace Panuch. And it's 6-4 Clarion. Here's the serve from DSAC. She gets it over. There's a set for Burns. Corinne Burns with another kill. 7-4 Clarion. And Noelle Anthony to serve now for the Lady Cats. Anthony, the serve is a good one. There's a set for Panucci. Tips it over the net. Now tipped over the net by Alston. GCC gets it back. Now back on the Clarion side. Anthony will set for Simcoe. And there's a kill for Peyton Simcoe. 8-4 Clarion. Unofficially her third kill. Anthony once again to serve. Set for Guerreri. She gets it over. And we're going to have a call there going against the Lady Cats. So point GCC 8-5 Clarion here in the second. The serve, it's a good one. Burns retrieves it. Anthony will set Burns now. And a point, Lady Cats, Corinne Burns. And Burns will serve now for Clarion. Leading 9-5 are the Lady Cats. Burns and GCC is going to let that one go, and it does, in fact, go out of bounds. So now 9-6 Clarion. And there's the serve by Panucci. She gets it over. Set for Gervin. And that goes out of bounds. Another point for the Centurions. Now 9-7 Clarion. There's the serve. That goes into the net. As Needham returns for Clarion, she'll replace Alston. It's 10-7 Clarion. Best to serve. Jordy Best, and that ball's retrieved by DSAC. Getting it over is Panucci. Anthony will set for Needham. And there's a point, Clarion. 11-7 Lady Cats. Best with the serve. Set for Panucci. Blocked at the net. Cats retrieve it. Anthony will set Gervin. Just a little tip at the net by Gervin. GCC gets it. And Hess. And that ball goes caroming up into the ceiling. And they are able to get it over Corinne Burns. What a play there. There's a set over to Hess. Best digs it out. Now over to Burns. Set for Panucci. Just pushes it over. Anthony retrieves it. Getting it over is Simcoe. And there's a set now for Hess. Dug out by Burns. Anthony sets Gervin. Ariana Gervin makes it 12-7 Clarion here in the second. Here's Best. Best gets it over. There's a set for Hess, and she gets it over for the kill. Rebecca Hess, the senior for GCC, makes it 12-8 in favor of Clarion. To serve, and digging it out is Best, and getting it over is Needham. Tip at the net, controlled by Clarion. Now over to Burns. Burns gets it over. Dug out by DSAC. GCC retrieves it. Now a set here for Simcoe. And point Clarion. 13-8. As checking in for Clarion now to serve is Grace Oakes. She'll replace Peyton Simcoe. Oakes gets it over, dug out by Desack. Over to Hess. And we're going to have a call here go against Clarion. So point for Greensburg Central now 13-9. To serve, Gervin digs it out. Now play at the net, dug out by Burns. Set by Best, and they're going to get her for a carry, I believe. So 13-10. As the last 3 points to Greensburg Central Catholic. And that serve goes out of bounds, point Clarion. So 14-10, Clarion, the second set brought to you by Clarion Rehabilitation Services. Ariana Gervin will serve for the Lady Cats. Gervin. So there's the set for Panuch. Now back to Burns for Clarion, and that stays in for another kill for Corinne Burns. 15-10. Clarion. Gervin. Gets it over. Now there's a set for Hess. Rebecca Hess, and that stays in. Point GCC. Unofficially the fourth kill for Rebecca Hess. And a little bit of not miscommunication. I think Clarion thought that serve was going out of bounds from Hess. It stays in and is now 15-12 in favor of Clarion. There's Hess with the serve. And that one doesn't. Well, no. That was on the far side from where I'm at. It looked like it was out of bounds, but the officials say it was in. So now 15-13. And that one, Gervin retrieves over to Needham. She gets it over. Here's a set for Panuch. Dug out by Best. Saved by Simcoe. Now Gervin gets it over. There's a set for Guerreri. She gets it over. Now over to Burns. Burns will just hit it over softly for Clarion. And point for the Lady Cats. 16-13, Corinne Burns. And Needham will serve here for Clarion. And there is a kill for GCC, and it's Julia Kratzenberg, and it's 16-14. Kayla Desack to serve. She gets it over. Anthony will set for Burns. Burns blocked at the net. Simcoe retrieves it, and Burns gets it back over. And unable to retrieve it are the Centurions. Point Clarion. So Noel Anthony will serve here with Clarion leading 17-14 in the second set. Anthony gets it over. Desack retrieves it. There's a set for Hess, blocked at the net by Simcoe. Now Simcoe tips it over. Saved by Best. She gets it over. Now Guerreri will get it over for GCC. Anthony will set Burns. Corinne Burns once again makes it 18-14 Clarion. So here's Anthony to serve once again. Cats up by 4. And we're going to get a call that goes against GCC. So point Clarion 19-14 Lady Cats. A little 3-0 spurt here from Clarion. Anthony, and that serve is going to go into the net for a point. Centurions now 19-15 Clarion. As Isabella Guerreri will serve for Greensburg Central Catholic. And checking in for Clarion is Bree Pierce. She will replace Ariana Gerben. Here's the serve from Guerreri. Dug out by Best. Set over to Burns, and that goes out of bounds. Point Greensburg Central Catholic. They're back within 3 at 19-16. There's the serve from Guerreri. Best digs it out, set over to Burns. That one also goes out of bounds. So the Clarion lead is cut to 2 at 19-17. There's Guerreri. Set for Burns. Oh, no. I'm going to say Burns went over the net, so 19-18. Looked like it was going to be another kill for Burns, but a 4-0 run now for Greensburg Central Catholic. Getting back within 1 here, 19-18 in the second set. There's the serve from Guerreri. Burns gets it over for the Lady Cats, and Corinne Burns makes it 20-18. And Burns will serve now for Clarion as Gervin checks back in for Lady Cats. Burns, and that's going to go out of bounds. So 20-19 Clarion here in the second set. As serving here will be Grace Panuch. And that goes out of bounds. So 21-19 Clarion, a service error there. Back to back. Best will serve now for Clarion. And Best gets it over and tipped nicely at the net. That was Emily Hess. And it's now 21-20. Just a nice soft tip at the net there by Emily Hess. There's the serve. Best retrieves it for Clarion. Now set over to Gervin. Gervin tips it over. Set for Rebecca Hess. And that will stay in, and we're tied at 21 apiece. So unofficially on Rebecca Hess's 5th kill, it is 21-21 here in the second set. Here's the serve from Panuch. Best gets it. Anthony sets. Simcoe just tips it. And a nice little play there by Peyton Simcoe makes it 22-21 Lady Cats. There's the serve from Grace Oakes. She gets it over. Set now for Hess, and that goes into the net. And it's 23-21 Clarion. Here's Oakes once again. The serve is a good one. There's a set for Panuch, dug out by Burns. Set over to Gervin, blocked at the net. And that was Emily Hess. And it's now 23-22 Clarion. And checking in here for the Lady Cats will be Peyton Simcoe. She'll replace Grace Oakes. There's the serve. Burns gets it over to Gervin. Ariana Gervin makes it 24-22. Set point here for Clarion. They look to go up 2-0. And Gervin will serve here for Clarion. Serve is a good one. Here's a set for Panuch. Blocked at the net by Burns. Now Burns gets it back, gets it over. Centurions retrieve it. Set for Hess. Dug out by Simcoe. Back over to Burns. Point, Clarion. Set, Clarion. 25-22. They go up 2-0. We'll be right back with third set action. You're listening to High School Volleyball on D910sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Augsburg.
Conveniently located on River Hill and Clarion, just down from the stadium, Mark's Auto Repair is a family-run operation with reliable service and efficient time management. To schedule an appointment, give Mark's Auto Repair a call at 814-226-8000. Again, that's Mark's Auto Repair on River Hill and Clarion, 814-226-8000. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. C&A Trees Gift Shop is stocked and ready for your Christmas and everyday home and decor and gift-giving ideas. C&A Trees located a mile and a half south of the Clarion Mall. Find out more about C&A Trees at 814-745-3232. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/CA Trees 814. C&A Trees is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. D910sports.com would like to take a moment to say thank you to Friends of Clarion Volleyball for making tonight's broadcast a reality. Friends of Clarion Volleyball wishes all the teams, especially the Lady Cats, good luck this year.
All right, so back here as we get set for third set action, Clarion up 2-0. This third set brought to you by Friends of Clarion Volleyball. The Friends of Clarion Volleyball want to congratulate the Lady Cats on making the District 9 semifinals for the 16th straight year. We are very proud of all the players and coaches for the hard work they put in and want to wish them the best of luck in this PIAA quarterfinal match here this afternoon. So getting set for third set action here. Again, Clarion winning both the first and second sets by identical 25-22 scores. And here we go. It will be Greensburg Central Catholic with the serve to open the third set. And Burns digs it out. Now a set for Burns. And point Clarion. Once again, it is Corinne Burns. Unofficially now 12 kills for Corinne. And Needham will serve here for the Lady Cats. And there's Hess. Emily Hess for GCC. Is that in or out? It's out. So point Clarion. They lead 2-0 here in the third. Needham gets it over. The serve is a good one. Point Clarion. 3-0. A little smile there from Needham as she gets set to serve here. Again, 3-0 here, Clarion in the third set. And it's another good one from Needham. And setting it for Panuch, but Panuch hits it into, or I'm not, that was not Panuch, that was Kratzenberg. Kratzenberg hits it into the net, and 4-0 Clarion here in the third. Needham once again to serve. And getting it over here is Rebecca Hess, Gervin. Now Anthony will set for Simcoe, and that's going to go out of bounds. So Greensburg Central Catholic on the board here in the fourth. It's 4-1 Clarion. And that serve retrieved by Best. Anthony over to try to get it to Burns, but to no avail. And it's 4-2 now, Clarion. And Best digs out that serve, set over to Burns. And unable to retrieve it is GCC. Now 5-2 Clarion, as Noel Anthony will serve. Anthony. Emily Hess will set for Guerreri. Guerreri gets it over. Best retrieves it. Anthony will set for Simcoe, and that goes out of bounds. So it's 5-3 Clarion now in the third. So here comes the serve from Kratzenberg. And set for Burns. My goodness. Corinne Burns. 6-3 Clarion. And Burns will serve now for the Lady Cats. Gets it over. And Emily Hess and GCC gets it over. Anthony will set now for Alston. Now Burns, and that goes out of bounds for a point GCC. Here comes the serve from Guerreri. Dug out by Burns, set for Gervin. Ariana Gervin. 7-4 Clarion. Best to serve for Clarion. Serve is a good one. And just tipping it over that net nicely there. I believe that was Grace Panuch for GCC, and it's 7-5. There's the serve, retrieved by Burns. Anthony will set for Gervin. Ariana Gervin, 8-5 Clarion. So Gervin with a pair of kills here in the third set, brought to you by the Friends of Clarion Volleyball. And Grace Oakes will check in, and she will serve here for the Lady Cats. Oakes gets it over, dug out by Desack. Now played back over the net as the ball from Desack went over. And I believe that was Needham at the net for Clarion. Just kind of screened by the official a little bit, but a nice play nonetheless. That's 9-5 Lady Cats. Oakes, and that serve is in for an ace. The Centurions let it go, thinking it was going to go out of bounds. It did not. Timeout. Greensburg Central Catholic. We'll take one with them and be right back. You're listening to High School Volleyball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
D9and10sports.com would like to take a moment to say thank you to Friends of Clarion Volleyball for making tonight's broadcast a reality. Friends of Clarion Volleyball wishes all the teams, especially the Lady Cats, good luck this year.
All right, so back at Slippery Rock High School, where Clarion leads 2-0 and 10-5 here in the third set. Also want to thank a couple more of our sponsors. Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Get you running again at 814-226-8695. Also, Ty Nesta Builder Supply. With locations in Chippenville and Ty Nesta, Nesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. Find out more at TiNestaBuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Also by CNA Trees. CNA Trees Gift Shop has all you need to make your Christmas come alive. Visit CNA Trees just a mile and a half south of the mall. Here's Oaks with the serve that goes into the net, and it's now 10-6 Clarion. So 10-6 Clarion. This will be Kayla Desack, the serve for Greensburg Central Catholic. And Burns retrieves that serve. Anthony sets for Needham. Needham gets it over. And here's a set now for Rebecca Hess, and that goes out of bounds. Point Clarion. And it will be Ariana Gervin to serve for Clarion. Gervin with a pair of kills so far here in this fourth set with Clarion leading 11-6. Gervin gets it over, and we're going to have a call going against Greensburg Central Catholic as Julia Kratzenberg tried to push it over. So 12-6 now Clarion in the third. Gervin gets it over. There's a set for Kratzenberg. That was Julia Kratzenberg, and she makes it 12-7. So there's the serve from the Centurions. Burns retrieves it. Now a set for Burns, and that's blocked at the net. Clarion gets it back. Best. Now Burns will get it over. Here's a set from Guerreri over to Hess. She gets it over. Now a set for Burns. She just tips it over the net. GCC retrieves it there nicely. Desack will get it over for GCC. Now Best. Anthony will set for Needham. Needham gets it over. Retrieved there by the Centurions. There's a set over for Hess, and that goes out of bounds for a point Clarion. They now lead 13-7 here in the third. There's Needham. Her serve is dug out. There's a set for Rebecca Hess. Blocked at the net by Taylor Alston. And it's 14-7 Clarion. Needham once again to serve. Desack gets it over to Hess, and she'll get it over. Here's Burns. Burns tips it at the net, retrieved by GCC. There's a set over to Hess, and there's a kill for Rebecca Hess. She makes it 14-8 in favor of Clarion. And Hess will serve now. Burns gets it. Now Anthony sets Burns, and that's unable to retrieve it there. Was I believe that was number 8, Eva Dennis. And it's 15-8 Clarion. Dennis just a freshman. Noel Anthony to serve for Clarion. Desack digs it out and play at the net. And guess what? That's won by Corinne Burns. Point Clarion 16-8. Anthony to serve. Desack digs it out. Here's a set for Hess. Dug out by Anthony. And getting it over is Burns. Over to Guerreri. Tipped at the net. Now Best retrieves for Clarion. Anthony will set Simcoe. And Hess digs it out for GCC. Now there's a set over to Kratzenberg. Anthony tried to dig it out. Could not. And it's now 16-9 Clarion. And Kratzenberg will serve now for Greensburg Central Catholic, trailing 16-9 here in the third. And there's an ace for Julia Kratzenberg. She makes it 16-10. Best digs out that serve. Anthony will set, and we're going to have a call there going against Clarion. So 3 in a row here for the Centurions, and they cut the deficit to 16-11. Clarion here in the third. Kratzenberg with the serve. Burns. Anthony sets Burns. Now just a nice soft tip over the net. GCC retrieves it, and Guerreri gets it over for the Centurions. There's a set for Alston, and Taylor Alston just nice and soft tips it over the net. Point Clarion, they end that mini run by GCC. It's now 17-11, Lady Cats. There's Burns, the serve. It's a good one, and play at the net controlled by Simcoe, and unable to get it back is GCC. So nice play there by Peyton Simcoe, and it's 18-11, Clarion. There's Burns. Burns. And Kratzenberg, there's a play at the net, and that's going to go out. Point for Greensburg Central Catholic. So it's 18-12 now, Clarion here in the third as they look to close this match out. And Burns digs out that serve. Now Gervin tips it over. Hess retrieves it. Now tipped over by Emily Hess. Back over to Burns. Burns gets it over. D-Sack. Over to Kratzenberg. She gets it over. Now here's a set for Gervin. Ariana Gervin. Her third kill here of the third set makes it 19-12 Clarion. Best with the serve. It's a good one. Emily Hess will set Panuch there. A nice play, and unable to get it over are the Lady Cats. And that will go as a point for Greensburg Central Catholic, now 19-13 in favor of Clarion. The serve from Dennis. She gets it over. Burns. Anthony Simcoe. Retrieved by GCC. There's Panuch. Tried to just push it over. Could not. And it's 20-13 Clarion. And checking in now for Clarion is Grace Oakes, and she will serve with the Lady Cats leading 20-13. Again, looking to close out this match with a third set win and advance to the PIAA semifinals. Oakes gets it over. Hess will set, and there's a play at the net. Anthony now will set Burns. That's dug out by D-Sack. Now over to Hess, and there's a point for the Centurions. It's 20-14. So 20-14, Clarion leads. D-Sack will serve. Burns to serve now set for Needham. Play at the net, DCC. There's Panuch, and there's a point for GCC. And the margin is now 5 at 20-15. D-Sack will serve. It's a good one. And point Clarion as GCC unable to control that. Now 21-15 as Ariana Gervin will serve for Clarion. Gervin gets it over, dug out there. And Rebecca Hess gets it over, dug out. Now a set for Burns. Corinne Burns, 22-15 Clarion. Now 3 points away from a date with Bishop Canavan in the PIAA semifinals. Gervin. Emily Hess and Rebecca Hess gets it over. A nice play there by Rebecca Hess. And it's 22-16 now, Clarion. So 22-16. Here comes the serve from Emily Hess. There's a set play at the net, and it's blocked by Kratzenberg. So now 22-17, Clarion. Serve is a good one from Emily Hess. Anthony will set Burns. Corinne Burns, 23-17, Clarion. As they are now 2 points away. And it will be Needham serving for the Lady Cats. Katie and Needham. Set for Kratzenberg, blocked at the net by Alston, and Clarion is now 1 point away. Needham to serve. It's a good one. Emily Hess will set for Rebecca Hess. She just tips it over, dug out by Simcoe. Now a set over to Burns, and that'll do it. The Clarion Lady Bobcats advance to the PIAA semifinals with a 3-0 win over Greensburg Central Catholic, 25-22, 25-22, 25-17. We will take a short break and be back with your post-game show. You are listening to High School Volleyball on D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services. Something different.
All right, here, so back from Slippery Rock High School, where the Clarion Lady Bobcats advanced to the PIAA semifinals with a 3-0 win over Greensburg Central Catholic, 25-22, 25-22, 25-17 are your set scores. And again, it was an all-around team effort from the Lady Cats. Corinne Burns led the way in kills. Very unofficial. Going to get the official stats here from Sherry Campbell here once we sign up there, but unofficially with 17 kills for Corinne. Ariana Gervin, Peyton Simcoe also with strong matches offensively. Jordan Best with a great match defensively for Clarion. Again, it was just across the board effort here from the Lady Cats again, and you feel like you know they almost make it look easy. I don't know if I don't know if what Sherry will say. This may not have been their best match in terms of play, but again, a 3-0 PIAA quarterfinal win. It just shows you how good this Clarion team and this Clarion program is again as they seek back-to-back state titles, again advancing to play Bishop Canavan in the semifinals. So it's now time for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Match, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. And it is none other than Corinne Burns. They got her going early in the first set. Noelle Anthony setter looking for Corinne Burns early and often there in that first set. I thought really got Clarion going. Again, just an all-around team effort, but a great effort from Anthony, Burns, Simcoe, Needham, Gervin, Oakes, Best, Alston, Pierce. It was just a typical Clarion effort here this afternoon, and again, it sets up a showdown with Bishop Canavan in the semifinals, and one has to wonder if that match would be right back here at Slippery Rock. We will have to wait and see, but we'll certainly have all that information for you as it comes out throughout the weekend on D9and10sports.com. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors here this afternoon, all our fabulous sponsors, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Burford and Henry Real Estate, Fran Morelli Sales and Service, the Computer Guru of Leaper, Oil Country Crates, Clarion Rehabilitation Services, Friends of Clarion Volleyball, C&A Trees, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Tianesta Builder Supply, again, for making this broadcast possible. Once again, Andy Close here for D910sports.com. Your final in 3, Clarion 3, Greensburg Central Catholic nothing, 25-22, 25-22, 25-17. And again, stick with D9and10sports.com for complete playoff coverage. So until next time, this is Andy Close signing off saying have a great weekend, everybody.